I want to begin by saying it's pretty clear to us, and I think it's clear to you, that churches today need a new way to do faith formation for all ages, across the life cycle, across the lifespan, that is not based on outdated assumptions, but rather recognizes the realities of 21st century people today. It's clear we need a new model of faith formation in order to transmit faith to the next generation. And so with that in mind, I want to share my screen. I want to take you to the web page, vibrantfaith.org-VFU, the Vibrant Faith University page. And I simply want to say that we have designed Vibrant Faith University around this desire to create a whole new ecosystem of faith formation. And it's anchored in 6 particular characteristics. First, a sense that it has to take on an intergenerational quality, intergenerational context. It recognizes the power of parents and home in faith formation. It addresses the unique needs of age groups. So age segmentation is still a part of this ecosystem, but not the center part that it has occupied in the last couple of generations. It must develop a missional outreach to those who are on the fringes, uninvolved, unaffiliated, and it must be digitally enabled. We must make good use of our digital tools, and we must go to the digital places where people hang out. So it's these 5 things plus a key component that essentially you bring. This ecosystem calls for an innovative, collaborative, forward-thinking set of leaders who are committed to faith formation in the 21st century. And we see that as you, or you along with us in partnership. So Vibrant Faith University presents a new vision, a new set of practices anchored in the most recent research and the most recent resources available to us. We're so grateful to have John Roberto working with us in this process, because there's nobody in the world who does curation of resources better than John. And so we have designed a new learning model that will immerse you into a rich and creative learning environment that includes such things as online live presentations from our cadre of nationally known experts in the field of faith formation, mixed in with self-paced online learning, mixed in with a good, solid online learning community. So this won't be an isolated experience for you. In fact, with each cohort, there will be a learning guide that will meet with you one-to-one and invite you into small group consultation with other learnings along the way. So you might ask, okay, who is Vibrant Faith University for? It is for leaders who care about the future of faith formation. Whether you are a full-time, part-time, or volunteer ministry leader, you may be a pastor or a Christian education director or faith formation coordinator of children, youth, family, or any number of other ministry leadership roles. If you want to guide your faith community in embracing this 21st century approach to faith formation, we believe Vibrant Faith University is for you. We call it applied learning. Everything that you do, all your coursework, is designed to be applied directly to your ministry setting. Each course has immediate applications. In fact, a great deal of your coursework will also be your work, your parish work. And when you emerge a couple years down the line as a Vibrant Faith University graduate, you will have in hand, if not already in implementation, a comprehensive and dynamic plan for effective faith formation, because you will have learned how to translate the best research into approaches, practices, and resources. Your congregation will have become intentionally intergenerational. You will be prepared for the changing religious landscape of the 21st century. You will be introduced to new models, tools, resources, approaches that recognize the diverse religious and spiritual needs of people today. And you will have been empowered to develop a missional approach to reach out to people where they are today in their home, their work, and their community. So those 6 key factors that I shared with you earlier correspond directly to the 6 courses. So picture it this way: over a 2-year period, 6 courses. Each course is 15 weeks long. Like I said, I'll take you to a picture of one of the courses in just a moment. But just to list them, the courses are forming that faith-forming culture in the congregation. 2, intergenerational faith formation. 3, family faith formation. 4, age group faith formation. 5, missional faith formation. And 6, leading faith formation for the 21st century. Each course follows a similar pattern. 3, over the course of the course, 3 online learning sessions live with your instructors. And mixed in between those are self-paced learning sessions with lots of application to your ministry setting. You'll be introduced to and invited to read some terrific books, as well as articles and podcasts and the rest, to accentuate your learning. And all of that takes place in the learning platform. And finally, I mentioned each course will have a learning guide where you'll have one-to-one and small group consultation. This is an online learning experience. You don't have to travel, but we are committed to surrounding you with personalized support as opposed to an isolated online learning experience. So let me take you to the platform that we're using. The learning management system is called CourseSites, which is powered by Blackboard, an incredibly robust learning management system. Blackboard is used in many colleges and universities all across the country, and CourseSites offers all the same tools for learning that are available in Blackboard. So I'm on our first course, Reimagining Faith Formation. Over here on the left side is the dashboard that helps me journey through the course week by week. Starts with course overview. When I click on that, I'm given the page that gives me all of the information that I need to get going in this course. And you see that laid out here. So this is good orientation. And as you can see in the dashboard, we've laid out the course on a weekly basis. We envision that you would spend 2.5 to 3 hours a week engaged in your coursework with Vibrant Faith University. About an hour of reading each week, and then other study and other work that you do. And so each week is laid out in steps. Like this very first week has 4 steps: act, discuss, read, watch, and learn. So let me take you inside that. Start with the first part, act. We invite you to do this activity called Shape of the World. The video down here would give some brief instructions on how to do the activity, and then I click on the activity itself. The worksheet pops up here. I complete the worksheet, and then I go back and I am invited to do the discuss. That's part 2. In effect, there's a couple of discussion questions that I engage with my fellow classmates about this activity. So I click through to the discussion forum. Here are the questions. I click on reply, and there you go. Step 3 in week 1 is the reading assignments. 2 different reading assignments for that week. shown here. And then finally, the last step of week 1 is essentially the lecture material, if you will, and that there are 3 parts. First of all, the slides, and I can click through and look at the slides that are presented. The idea is read through those first and then view the 2 videos where, in this case, John Roberto leads us through those slides in looking at the material for this week. So that's a look at 1 week of Vibrant Faith University learning. That is self-paced learning in that week. I want to take you to another week that shows 2 things that are crucial or that I'd like to share with you. One, week 3 has 2 things that are helpful. An assignment. I want to show you what an assignment looks like. So in this case, and typically each course will have 2 assignments that you're responsible for. I click through on this assignment, and it's to complete the Vibrant Faith Congregational Assessment Tool. So that's available to me here. Here's the tool. I would complete the assessment. It's just 1 page. I may even give it to other leaders in my congregation to get more data. That would be helpful to do as well. Then I come back and I view the short video that helps me interpret the assessment. That's this video here. And then for the to complete the assignment, I respond to the questions that are listed here. How do I do that? Well, I scroll down and I have the option to write my responses to those questions in this text box, or I can write them in another document and attach that as an attached file. So that's the quick look at course sites and one of our courses in the learning platform. So I just want to go back here and simply point out that we believe that in partnership with you, Vibrant Faith University can really change the face of how faith formation is done in the 21st century. Think of it this way. Your commitment is 2 years. The learning that you gain will last your whole life, and the application of your learning in your ministry setting could last through the generations. I simply cannot think of a better way to spend a couple $1,000s.